All right. Hello there, folks. This is Dudley Brown here, and I'm at the Colorado State Capitol in Denver this morning, and it is day 12 of the 120-day legislative session. Now, that's constitutionally mandated, and what that really means is there are 108 days left before this legislature adjourns, which is kind of scary. We wish it could adjourn tomorrow. And at 108 days is when it has to stop in May. And so we're at the state capitol, and before we start anything, I want to tell you, look at the links in the description of this post, and we ask you to do three things. Number one is sign your No More Gun Control petition. It's a mandate petition that we will deliver in the Capitol. The second item is to either join if you're not a member, or renew if you are a member, with Rocky Mountain Gun Owners. You can do that in the link that's posted above. And then three, we want you to share this video right now with your friends, share it on email, send people links to it, as well as post comments up there right now. If you have a question, you can fire one off. We'll be on here for a few minutes, and you can make your comments heard. Well, with that being said, as I said, day 12, and we're here in this beautiful Capitol. It's a beautiful building, sometimes awe-inspiring building, but it's also could be the scene of the crime, so to speak, where our constitutional rights are being removed. Now, many bills are offered, and they're slowly offered in the Capitol, and they're talked about. Well, the one bill that's for certain looming on the gun control side of the ledger is the red flag gun confiscation bill. Now, like the bill that was run last year, late in the session in 2018, when we had a split legislature, a Republican-controlled Senate, Democrat-controlled House, that bill was killed unceremoniously in the last few days. Now, the red flag bill has not been offered yet, or at least formally, but we know it's happening in smoke-filled rooms and with closed doors. And we know it because the Democrat legislature and the leadership have talked about it. The Speaker of the House, brand new Speaker of the House, Casey Becker, said in her opening remarks that we needed to pass an extreme risk protection order. You might have heard that, ERPO bill, and that's the red flag gun confiscation bill. But the other way we know it is that many of the Democrat leadership are saying that that's their main push for a bill in the Capitol here, and they're saying that they're actually having one of our people, the gun people, write that bill and be the guy who shepherded it. His name is Dave Kopel. Many of you might know his name. He was also famous for helping pass the magazine ban by giving the Democrats an acceptable amendment. Well, so we know that at any moment a bill could pop up in committee, and as the Democrats control both chambers, they could quick snap it, read it across the desk on first reading, late in an afternoon, run it in a committee, and then we have to deal with that bill that pops up in committee. They have the numbers there and run it through the legislature quickly and throw it on the governor's desk. That can happen pretty quickly. So that's why we want you to sign your petition so we can deliver them in a moment's notice once we know what we're facing. Again, that link's there. We want you to renew. We need more help. We need your friends involved. You might say, yeah, I got friends at the gun club, but they don't do anything. Okay? Try to get them involved. We're the only group really doing anything here at the state capitol, and have been the only group. And then of course, if you can renew your membership, or you've never joined, you've just been on our email list, we need you. We really need you bad. So we know we've got a replay of 2013, and numbers are the only thing that are going to stop anything. So with that, we know that there are some pro-gun bills that have already been offered. One is, for instance, the magazine limitation repeal, but that bill is going to be assigned to committee, but the fact is we don't have the numbers in the committee to pass it, and nor do we have it on the floor. There's a Make My Day Better for business and expanding our Make My Day law, but those stand very little chance, if any, in committee. So So now the numbers down here are the State House, which is 65 members. It has 41 Democrats and 24 Republicans, a very big margin. And the State Senate has 19 Democrats and 16 Republicans. So that's a pretty substantial margin in both, but the House even more so. So we're working to keep on top of every bill. So you can go to our Bill Watch page and track what legislation is being talked about and what's been introduced, and we'll be right on it. And we want you to stay tuned here on our Facebook page and on our email list, and so we can tell you exactly what's happening in the Colorado State Capitol. So before I leave here, please, one more time, look at those links, sign our No More Gun Control petition, and then make sure to sign up either as a new member and renew, and that'll automatically get you on our email list. And then finally, share these with your friends so we have a bigger army. And you're going to hear from us soon. Thank you. God bless.